had the wonderful experience of going to Australia with the team, and with that, we really saw the terrain and everything come to life. We had the experience of going to 4 stations throughout the northern piece of Australia, starting in Brisbane, which is more in the south part of the region, and flying northbound through the stations, and really getting to see the way the terrain changed. You know, going from a more of a hilly, mountainous piece at the beginning, and all the way to almost a desert-like feeling when you get into northern Australia. But that being said, we really got to see the landscape in its best of fashions, and they really were able to explain all that to us, and getting a real visual on how that really worked. And it was just amazing, just the vastness of the land. It's hard to, it's easy to see it on paper, but really getting to see it firsthand was just an experience that you can't even explain, honestly.
Yeah, I think something to throw into that is, people talk about free range and things like that. This is like the ultimate. They have so much space, it's insane. And the cattle are just roaming, not totally free. They do get moved from area to area, but they have so much space that they would talk about these numbers of cattle that they have, these 40,000 head of cattle in certain stations and whatnot. And there's many of these stations scattered across the area. And we wouldn't even see that many cattle in the grand scheme of things as we were traveling through these spaces. You'd see them, but they're so spaced out, it didn't seem like it was that much. They have so much room to just live, and that's a big piece to what makes the beef great. So it really kind of opened our eyes to what effect that environment can have. I don't know that we thought about it that way before, but it really does.